And we are live! Hey everyone, my name is Prince, and welcome back to Call of Duty Vanguard. It still bewilders me that that is something I'm, like, celebrating. Something I'm saying with a straight face. Like, if you'd have told me that, if you'd have told me that... Sorry, I'm just looking at Discord and sending out the notifs, obviously. If you'd have told me that, like, I'd have a more positive reaction to Vanguard than I would Black Ops 6, I'd call you insane. But, alas, here we are. And I genuinely think I've had more fun on Vanguard than I did at Black Ops 6. I don't know why. Because, arguably... arguably... Black Ops 6 is better in a lot of ways. In many ways. But I still believe that I have actually had more fun with this. Of course, it didn't help. It didn't help that, I was doing the Easter eggs, so I had that pressure. That sort of robbed a bit of the enjoyment of it, I guess. But, yeah. Right. And then... there we go. Alrighty. Oh, and the tweet. Because why not? Alrighty. So we're back. We're in for the final time. We are here playing Vanguard Zombies. So we've arrived here. It barely feels like we've played Vanguard at all, and now this is the final stream. We are playing the final map of Vanguard Zombies, the Archon. From a cursed desert battlefield to the heart of the dark ether, past the trials, confront the construct, and defeat the Archon in the epic conclusion of Vanguard Zombies. I am sad that Vanguard only lasted this long. I really am. Because I will be honest, I have had a lot of fun playing it. I really have. And it's been a very nice surprise that it was actually way better than, you know, everyone's made it out to be. I do not know what people are talking about when they say that it's like the worst Zombies has ever been. You know, I'm trying to think like what iteration of Zombies would, like, I would say is worse than this. In a lot of respects, I've actually kind of enjoyed this more than I enjoyed Cold War. Which is pretty wild. And again, they've really not slacked on fucking calling cards. I don't know why there's such a big emphasis on dinosaurs. But yeah, so many bloody calling cards to choose from that are all like really good. I swear with like Black Ops 6, there was like I barely liked any of them. We got like so many dinosaur ones, and not just that, but like just a bunch of ones that look really, really cool. But yeah, Vanguard has been a very pleasant surprise. You know, I went into it with, you know, sort of low expectations, not really knowing what was gonna happen. And, you know, how shit this was gonna be. And I was pleasantly surprised in about every single way. I've loved playing Vanguard. It's been a breath of fresh air. It's been interesting. A new style of zombies that I, like, have enjoyed because it genuinely, despite the, you know, what I know about, like, the development of Vanguard and everything, it genuinely does seem as though, they've actually put quite a bit of effort into it. If anything, it actually feels, it actually complete a blitz objective around 3 or higher without killing a zombie. Or transmit one, okay. I could probably do that. But yeah, weirdly enough, it genuinely does feel like they've put a lot of effort into it. Even potentially more so than they did for Cold War. That's a really cool one with the Kirby dots. It's like Ben 10. That's a bit weird though. They kind of look like kids in that one. Oh, that's pretty cool. God, they really went all fucking out with the calling cards for this game. So many fucking good ones. Like, these are the type of calling cards that I would genuinely, like, try to do the challenges to unlock. That's crazy. Right, go for that one. Doesn't matter like, but yeah. What am I gonna do for? Oh, we can actually put some equipment, some attachments on. No, you know what? For the sake of trying to maintain like a starter pistol feel, I'm just gonna stick with what I've got. So, there's not really much else to say. We're here for the finale of Vanguard, and as far as I know, this is basically just a remake of Terra Maledicta, which is crazy. You know, we've had remakes of previous maps in other games. We've even had, like, remakes of maps from the direct, like, previous game in the next game. But we've never had a remake of a map in the same game. So, yeah, that's going to be a bit disappointing, you know. Duron Fong, Terra Maledicta, and Shinanuma were all pretty much separate maps. But the Archon, that's just gonna, it's gonna be stuff we've seen before, I think. But you know, we're gonna play it nonetheless. And we're gonna give it a go. So, yeah, let's get into this, I guess. I was, like, gonna be like, I hope you all enjoy. I was doing it as if I'm recording this for a video. I'm all out of sorts. I'm tired. Right. Let's do it. The Archon. The final map of Vanguard Zombies. Let's see what be going on. And there's the little logo for it. Did Terra Maledicta and Duran Fong have a logo? I don't recall if they did or not. There's always bloody, like, dirt in my controller. But there's Cortex, and there's the Construct. It's time to end this. Here we are.
So you brought that bronze mirror to cut me off from Cortex, have you? You will not last 10 minutes with the pack-a-punch machine out of commission.
Ha! He's scared of us. Fix that machine and take down his barriers. This will be our last battle.
Sure. You want anything else while I'm out?
So we're playing as someone new today, Wade Jackson. I'm pretty sure we've had a new character every single time. And these 4 characters, I am 100% down for. Okay, so it's a little bit different because we're not dealing with... Ooh. Because we're not dealing with the same sort of objective-based style as the previous Vanguard maps. What is that noise? So yeah, we've gone sort of back to classic zombies again.
This is my turf, asshole.
The thing is, again, I always sort of say, and I sort of had the same opinion of Black Ops 6, and Black Ops 6 was arguably worse, in that, like, if you try and force something to be something else just to appease people, I think it just gives off a bad vibe. Like, I mean, you know, we've only just started, but it's just like, I genuinely prefer, what Vanguard did. Ooh. Ugh. See, I'm sure it's meant to be quite graphic, but the textures just look really weird on this dude. But yeah, like... And now that I think about it, right, it is a bit weird that, like, you know, we very easily could have had this just be something different and new. Because, like, at that point, we weren't used to getting, like, a zombies game every year. You know, that wasn't something that happened. Like, Black Ops 2 and 3 were, like, legit 3 years apart. So, I think this easily could have been something different and new. And we could have just had it be the way it was. Like, I liked the sort of objective-based progression of the first 2 Vanguard maps. Are you guys gonna be nasty?
There are components missing from the pack-a-punch.
Yep.
Perhaps finding them will make it solid again.
Okay, and we've got the objective markers telling us where they are. Yeah, these are completely phantom. We just pass right through. Right, where's the box? Okay, the box is over there.
That
Don't get
bronze
my
mirror relic from the swamp of death will be key to our victory.
First we must find out where that coward von List is hiding.
Alright, so we are literally playing Terra Maledicta again, pretty much, but just round-based and openable with points instead.
the dirt.
I was gonna I think
I
I
ain't
sort of started commenting on this
I'll take it.
in a previous stream, but I was thinking like Vanguard's nice in that it's sort of a bit more of a chill
Take this on board.
zombies, but I always try and sort of think about like what the community in general wants into see he looks a bit better. What the community in general wants and what they sort of deserve. And what they need. Like, again, I think this really could have just been what it was. They didn't really have to put round... I mean, I don't really see why they couldn't have just done both. I mean, I guess for Terra Maledicta, they sort of did do both. Have it be objective-based and round-based. But I liked what they did with Vanguard. And I have been very pleasantly surprised by the gameplay. And it just goes to show. I was wrong. You know, I was so certain that, you know, Vanguard was gonna be crap. I was certain
See stars.
that it wasn't gonna be good. And that, you know, I would play it and it would be exactly the same, you know, badly made garbage that everyone makes it out to be. This just goes to show, do not judge something based on what other people say about it. Because I am now sort of firmly a Vanguard defender. It's another case of it just being different, not bad. Like, I genuinely don't think... Like, the fact that we got basically the same map twice, yeah, that's not that good. I'd say that's the one thing you sort of can't defend. But at the same time, you know, it at least carries a bit of weight that we got it twice, once in, like, sort of in 2 different game modes. That definitely counts for something.
Soldiers of Norticus, the spell on the Pack-a-Punch originates from Cortifex himself. Restore the machine. Let the mirror trace the spell.
And we'll have Von List in our sights.
Alrighty, roger that. Roger that. But yeah, like, I'm always trying to consider, like, I always say that it's nice for us to have options. Like, if we want a high-octane experience, you know, we can go from anything from like World at War to Black Ops 4, but if we want something a bit more chill, then we can go for something like this.
Back the fuck off.
So Jackson's a bit of a... Is he American?
Drop that bag of bones.
Drop that bag of bones. Yeah, I think. Alrighty. You must complete the ritual first. Oh, okay. So we got some power doors, basically? God, we're really going classic zombies for this. Okay, so we can still get 2-shot and then a melee kills. Looking for radios.
God, you bogies stink.
That's a new a new term for zombies. Never heard them called bogies before. Just complete the ritual. Oh dear.
Damn strong for a bag of bones.
Okay. I thought he said something else then. Oh dear. Nice. When I see a radio there too. I feared that was the end of the round then. Right, let's take a listen to where did I... Aha, here.
Wolfram, you've been very quiet, but clearly the wheels are turning in your mind.
Ah. Oh, hey, Nick.
There is not much else to do right now but think. And I'm sitting here asking myself if I ever should have bonded with you.
Huh.
I made you the most powerful man in your army, in all this realm. I will ensure you win this world war of yours single-handedly. Is that not enough?
He's got a point.
You promise and promise so much, yet I have lost practically everything.
Now, whose fault was that?
You mortals used to understand the value of sacrifice much better in the past. They would give up their children to gain my favor, and I never granted them what I have given you. You question and doubt what others would consider the ultimate honor. Perhaps you are not the man I thought you were.
Indeed, Cortex. Perhaps I am not.
Damn. Yeah, Von Lister was really questioning everything. See, that's the weird thing about Cortex, is that, like, you would expect that, you would sort of expect that after everything that happened, like, it would just be another one of those classic, you know, mortal makes a deal with a creature much more powerful than he is. Creature promises power, but creature is not loyal to the mortal whatsoever and is just secretly using them for, you know, their own purposes, basically. But Cortex seems to have, like, genuine respect for Von List, or at the very least, he doesn't seem to just be using him. Like, he seems to be very agreeable, very, cooperative. Not sort of trying to, like, cut out, you know, cut out his feet from under him sort of thing. He's been very, he has been a very good ally, and probably a better one than Von List deserved. Yeah, Nick, welcome back. You join us on the final map of Vanguard Zombies. Okay, so a lot of the doors here are saying, like, complete the ritual. Is this a no, this is a regular door. Okay. And the pistol is okay. Right now. Oh, there's a portal over there. Seems though that may lead to the Dark Ether. Ah, here's one of the pack punch pieces. Thank you, Mr. Nauticus. And Jug is here. No, it's not Jug, it's Fiendish Fortitude. One day I will learn these new perk names, but I don't think that day is today. Venomous Vigor, I think, is Quick Revive. That's basically the only one I can remember, I think. Another the radio.
To Special Forces.
Craft.
My allies. My dear, dear friends. This is almost certainly our final battle together. And whatever the outcome, please know that I thank you and our partners from the dark side from the bottom of my heart. Though I only helped Von List to keep him from killing my beloved Sasha. It left a stain upon my soul I thought I could never erase. But then, at my darkest hour, you answered my call. You worked with me, saluted me, accepted me. You gave me the most precious of all gifts, redemption. I never had many friends when I was growing up. Boys like me were, well, we could not really be ourselves. You see me as clearly as anyone. Both the good and the bad. And your loyalty never wavered. So if I die today, I would still count myself blessed. But do not get me wrong. I have no intention of dying today. This is a battle. We will win. In Sasha's name.
Aye. Yeah, so this is, I think, after Von List revealed to Kraft that he'd already killed Sasha. Yeah, because I remember that Von List was, like, pretending to be Sasha, sending Kraft, like, letters, and then he revealed... I'm pretty sure it ends up with Kraft and Von List, like, locked in the same room, and Kraft just kills Von List. I mean, good on him. Yeah, that sort of ties in with, something that I don't really think was ever fully confirmed, but I think it's meant to be implied that, and that quote there about, Kraft saying, boys like me, we could not really be ourselves. I think there's some, again, I haven't, it'll probably be one of the Shinanuma radios, or maybe one of the ones here. But basically, there's some sort of quote from Von List, I think he says something along the lines that he didn't think it possible that Sasha was Kraft's partner. Like, such a thing is not possible. And I think it was meant to basically infer that Kraft was gay and that Sasha was a guy. And obviously that being a bit of a significant thing because obviously we're in World War II right now. I think it's World War II. I don't think we're far enough in the past for it to be World War One. Yeah, because it's Nazis, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I think that was a thing. Was never fully confirmed, but sort of meant to be implied, I think. But yeah. Again, I've really enjoyed Vanguard, and I'm gonna be sad to see it go because, like, I've enjoyed pretty much everything about this version of Zombies. I like the gameplay, I like the characters, I like, you know, how different and, excuse me, sort of new it feels, but it's still, ironically, this still has that sort of same Zombies feel to it. And achieves it in a way that I don't even think Cold War did. In some regards. So, yeah. I treated you too harshly, Vanguard.
That table can transform trash into treasure. Get busy, my friend.
We're gonna hit the box. Oh my god! I don't want a fucking combat shield. It's a good job this pistol still kills.
Don't get in my way. Come and get it.
Wow, exactly 950 points. A Sten. Classic weapon. I may as well still use the pistol while it still kills. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Get ground. Don't get in my... Shouldn't have pissed me off. Don't get in my way. Eat the dirt.
Oh, I didn't mean to grab that. Ugh. Right. Bollocks. Yeah, we sort of have to go the long way round, and there's some ways, some shortcut ways that are blocked off. Ah, and here's the book. And we can still get fucking melee kills. Again, we might as well. Oh, we don't have enough essence.
Two sides of the same cursed.
I heard a boom shreya. Oh, yep. Boom. Yeah, we've got a challenge. Oh, we unlocked Lucas. And Gumnut. We had a challenge to get, like, collateral damage with boom shreyers, so I'm going to try and do that. My situational awareness is working just fine, Belikar. Ow. I'm just trying to take out a lot of zombies very unnecessarily slowly.
They sure can't throw a haymaker.
Alright, fuck it.
Taste your own medicine.
Oh, I guess the headshots are worth the same amount as knife kills or melee kills. Okay then. Oof, lag. Okay.
Yoink.
No, I didn't mean to pick that up. Open the door. Pretty sure the stamina up equivalent is here. Now it's funny because this is actually kind of similar to how we put the pack punch back together in Die Machine.
Missing pieces have been found. Let us see the machine is restored.
Okay. I'm pretty sure, like I said, the stamina up equivalent is around here somewhere. Yep, here it is, and this is Ethereal Haste.
Straight from the top shelf of hell.
His accent is a little bit more stereotypical, I think. Straight from the top shelf of hell. Sounds a bit like Sonic, but just a bit more mature. Yeah. Ah. Right. So here's the pack punch. Start the ritual. I probably ought to do that at the end of the round. Not when we've still got zombies running around. That would be a good idea. What are you fuckers doing? They're just chilling out behind a barricade? Of course he's running.
Aim and hold nothing back.
Aye aye, Captain. Let us start the ritual.
The machine requires further
Okay, and now all of these guys are gonna come alive. Yeah, that probably... I probably should have seen that coming, to be honest. Oh, God. This is a bit rough. And there's one of the ones with the guns. God, why are these ones so much stronger? They are, like, way stronger than they should be.
No bogey goes unpunished.
Nice.
Yeah, I ain't impressed.
Reload quicker. Ah! Yeah, I think it has to be within this little area. I'll take him down. That's not working. Oh.
Cortifex, how could you let this happen?
Oh, it worked! Huzzah! Maybe it was a time thing. What the... Whoa! Ah. Place relic mirror. We're not going to do that because that's probably part of the Easter egg. Okay, so now the pack-a-punch is ours. That was slightly hectic for a moment there, but we survived it. Now is it still... Okay, it's 5,000. I think it was last week too in Shinanuma. Oh. Okay, so now the ritual doors are open, which means we can get a few more perks. Demonic Frenzy.
Bad liquor.
And yeah, I need to open up here, but I shall do so. Venomous Vigor.
Oh, this kind of swill is why they passed Prohibition.
And then this should be... Oh no, that leads back to that leads back to the temple. Okay. Maybe the Dark Ether is... Like, maybe we get there by placing the relic mirror there. I'm not sure I'm seeing many other portals. And I would like to pop into the Dark Ether at some point to see this, to see old Cortifex himself in the flesh. Alright, what am I missing? Ah, yes, the damage one. I can't remember what this one is called. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh no, it really wasn't. Diabolical damage. Yeah, I definitely was not even close to that. I thought I was. I was not. Oh god.
Drop that bag of bones.
Oh, goodness. Boom Shreya.
Professor calls them boom strikes. Emphasis on boom.
Oh, excuse me.
Choke on that, asshole.
Alright. Good stuff. It's quite easy to get headshots. I feel like it's sort of like Even if you get like the upper torso, it sort of says it's a headshot. Oh, hold on.
That will keep them at bay for a moment.
Are we... I'm seeing another potential Easter egg. Ah. Another Easter egg zom that appeared in my on my mini map. Oi! Bit too close to come for that one. Ah. Tired. Alrighty. It's a very fun weapon to use, but I don't really think it's Pack-a-Punch worthy. I don't think the Sten is either.
Don't these krauts ever clip their nails?
Of course not, they're zombies. I didn't really intend to grab that either, but I was intending to finish the round, but so it's all right. So what, I'm gonna need a good sleep tonight, 'cause I'm going out tomorrow, pretty much all day.
Headshot. Works like a charm.
Come on.
Now my ears.
I would have thought your ears would be ringing from all the fucking gunfire.
You just made my target. That's the wrong side.
Oh, you jumped out a fucking window. Yeah, this thing,
Bad move.
not a lot of ammo
Knock the fuck off.
and a bit unwieldy. Gun's so fucking big, I can barely fucking see over it. It's taking up most of my bloody viewport.
My turf, asshole.
Okay, back to the box.
Whatever is offered, master that weapon.
Ooh. The People's Storm. Holy moly. And this new Pap camo. This one's not too bad. They're sort of just variations of each other, I think, with different colors. Although this one's alright. Not amazing, but strong.
The rune gate is available. You may
I thought it was
exfiltrate
round
while it is
0
active.
for a second there, but no, it's because the 0 doesn't spawn in like the 1 does on the 10. Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend my points on getting perk upgrades.
You just made my target.
So many crystals to smash. Ow.
Pow, Right
That's so pathetic that this thing doesn't even headshot past round 9. That is ridiculous.
demon version of castor oil. Ugh.
I'm gonna miss you, Bellacar. And your
Try that
fucking
again, Bogey.
sultry moans in my ear.
You don't get to hit me and walk.
They're on a higher elevation, I can barely fucking shoot them. I can still fucking barely shoot them now.
You can no longer exit until Saloon Gate reawakens.
Nice.
These are working my nerve.
Oh, I think that might be the calling cards. Yeah, we got the Kirby dot calling card. Hell yeah.
Lights out, asshole.
Ooh. Gonna say, I'm not sure this is that good of a choice for a gun either. It seems a bit unwieldy. Oh. Mm.
The box gives, but we do not have to take.
And the box does indeed taketh away.
I'd shoot your face again if you still had it.
Wonderful.
Right back in. I dropped real one. You were just a firecracker.
Okay. Reload. Now where's the box run off to this time? Ah, literally like 10 meters away.
It's a gamble. So is warfare.
Every bleeding time.
Son of a bitch!
Can't take a rocket launcher because we don't have fucking PhD in this game. We had it in the last game. Oh, oh no. That was a bit too close.
Sweet! Sweet finish! Enemy has shredded my jacket!
Okay. Oh, a fire sale. I'll take that.
Box of mystery. Be kind to my people.
Just gonna take whatever I get and keep spinning. Oh, this is quite a fun looking gun. The Gut Shot Nidar.
Right on target.
Oh, I think this is. I think I had this one before.
Fuck! That made me see stars.
Okay, I think I might keep this one then. As for the Itra
Any
Burst,
machine gun's a good machine gun in my hands.
I only.
Damn,
Fucking hell. Oh no, okay. Oh. Oh no.
begging to get free. Right back in.
You may move and strike instantly if you so desire.
Oh god, we're getting calling cards out the wazoo today.
That pissed me off.
Okay, there's still a marked enemy on my map up here. Is it up in the trees? I didn't really see anything. It'll be just like the one in Shinanuma, won't it? And I don't think we had a wonder weapon on this map either. Oh wow, we can make it single shot. I like that detail. That's kind of satisfying of you actually, like, visibly changing the fire mode. That's very, satisfying. Are you kidding me? Again? The Clouser?
They sure can't throw a haymaker.
Yeah. I'm gonna preemptively turn my fan on. It's gonna get a bit hot. Oh, that's a nice breeze on me legs. The afterburner. Oh yeah, that'll be the MP40, won't it? I think we had a challenge for smashing crystals too, so a calling card. Alrighty. Again, it's like I kind of I do prefer the objective based gameplay of the earlier Vanguard maps because, you know, it always felt like we were doing something. Whereas, you know, Vanguard maps are quite small, so it's just like, you know. Not much to be done, apart from, you know, typical saving up for PAP and stuff. You know, there's not much setup to be done. But we do have the PAP back. And we've almost, I might keep looking for crystals to smash because we've almost got enough tier 3 armor, which would be very helpful. There we go. Still haven't, the Ark of Covenants is on the other side of the map over that way somewhere, I think. Still gotta go visit that. Sorta hoped there would be a workbench around here. Huh? Oh, you're just... And that leads back to the temple as well. Okay, I'm guessing going into the Dark Ether is probably an Easter egg thing then. Oh, a shovel. Picked up a shovel. No idea what that shovel was for, but I picked it up. It's obviously for something Easter egg related. That's a funky texture on that, like, generator there. Excuse me. Right, workbench.
Your mechanical skills are impressive.
Thank you. I fucking welded a bunch of scrap metal together and put it on me. I'm not exactly a genius inventor. Ah, so the Ark of Covenants is right up here. Excuse me. Any other radios for me to listen to? Any more juicy lore?
Make a deal. A covenant with that altar. You won't.
Oh wow, they don't attack you. Oh yeah, let's go for cryo freeze.
Why am I suddenly hungry for ribs?
Don't say that. That's not a good thing. And I'll probably go hit the box some more. Definitely stick with the shotty, but I want a better weapon than this.
That is the mystery.
God. I don't want that shield. Why is it even in the box?
Try that again, Bogey.
In battle, as with this box, much is left to chance.
SVT, that's a sniper. We don't want that. I can't master a teddy bear, although the first time I ever played zombies, I very much thought, you know, it was an option. Right. But yeah, again, Vanguard at least did better, you know, atmosphere a lot of the time than, you know, I'd argue even, potentially even than Black Ops 6. You know, this sort of sickly green. I think I would have preferred it be a bit darker than Terra Maledicta. I'd maybe have it be set at night. Wait, was it not over here? Oh no, it's over there. Where was I going?
Son of a bitch!
Ah, right here.
In battle, as with this box, much is left to chance.
The imploder. That's like a grenade launcher. I might just take that just for the shits and giggles. Jeebus.
Assault rifle? What the hell else you gonna do with it?
Shoot it.
Moon magic,
Duh.
but it is fun.
Oh, the Bren, no. That has an awful sight, doesn't it? Where you, like, look down the side of it. Ah! Actually, that's not too bad.
No bogey goes
Oh, that's
unpunished.
definitely not too bad. Let's see how this is. Why would you put a magazine on the top of your gun? Like, design-wise, like, why would you do that?
Damn, you shredded my jacket!
Oh yeah, I can definitely see this being quite unwieldy. Not being able to see, fully left and right. Oh! That is quite fun.
Don't these krauts have clipped their nails?
That is indeed rather enjoyable.
They kill more of us if they kept their traps.
Squid! We got the squid calling cards. Damn, that was literally the entire round. That was very sick.
Is the mystery.
Ooh, what the fuck is that? Blood type Z.
Let's see the bogeys juke this.
Oh, it's a type 100 and a very stylish looking one. This should melt them.
Come and get it.
This should completely and utterly melt them. If this is tier 3 and we're only on round 14. Not. I don't know. Not sure it's melting them as much as I sort of would have hoped. But I'm definitely willing to stick with this, at least for now. This gives me like 45,000 points.
If retreat becomes necessary, exfil is available.
Alright, let me quickly head to the Altar of Covenants. See what's on the menu. Oh yes, brain rot, and I'll take I'll definitely take the consecutive shots one. Chicago piano. Oh, is that? I was gonna say, is that the Thompson? But it might be the Tommy gun. I mean, it is killing in one shot. Headshot. Not to the body, though. Over half, though.
You don't get to hit me and walk.
Oh. I hear a Stormkrieger. There you are.
You lose.
And you're dead. Yeah, this is alright. This weapon.
Waste your own medicine.
It seems the rune gate must rest. Exfiltration must wait for now.
Tell you what, though, we definitely got lucky with these two weapons, I think. Oh, listen. Oh, it's the one we've already heard. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty melty. I think I would have expected it to be a tad stronger. Goodness me. Oh.
Aim for the brain pan, people.
The brain pan. But yeah, the characters we've had thus far
Choke on that, asshole.
genuinely have more personality,
Call upon my shroud and
arguably, than all of the characters in Black Ops 6. Including the main characters. Oh yeah, another gammon bomb. Ah yeah, we got the brain rot.
They sure can't throw a haymaker. I'm on a roll here.
Shooter. Hey, we got a hot steampunk woman. You'll have to see it. Oh, but we're running low on ammo, it would seem. Where's all the ammo drops? Oh, fucking hell. The ammo drops used to spawn like all the time in the early rounds. When we didn't need them too.
One never forgets the smell of burning flesh.
Hold on, let's focus on upgrading perks. Considering our 35,000 points, you know, we ought to put them to good use.
Fuck! That made me see stars.
I thought it was just gonna go, fuck! And then just not say anything else. Perfectly acceptable quote, my friend. Nice. Nice. Bloody hell, that was a 4 kill. I'm good, Bellicar. Right. Yeah, I should get all of them.
They ain't watered this.
Oh. Oh.
Fast cat.
Just in case.
That's what bomber pilots do.
It's close. I don't have any armor right now. Let me give it a quick replenish.
Then we'll serve you well in battle.
2-shot, fucking hell. Gammon bomb!
Choke on that, asshole.
Yeet! Yeet!
Keep
Nice.
going, bogeys. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, that was a cool effect. Ooh.
Glowing eyes just beg to get shot.
Yeah, might as well give it one spin.
There's no predicting what the box will give.
Oh, that's the Type 100. No, I'm good. Oh no, this is the Type 100. That's the Sten, yeah. There's a difference between different, different side magazine guns. I don't know why I said cylinder. I'm proper tired today, chat. My body really dislikes me trying to get back into a good sleep schedule. But one must persevere if one is to achieve pure mental efficiency again. Okay, let me up here. No, I'll stick with all the ones I've got. Yeet. And, yeet. Okay, yeah, Ethereal Haste That's stamina up. See, I'm starting to learn them now. And diabolical damage, that's the I guess the double tap equivalent. I don't know really what you'd call it. Increase your damage, so I guess it is kind of a double tap equivalent. Realize I've gone past it.
Don't these krauts ever clip their nails?
Da-da-da. I'd already upgraded that one. It was Ethereal Haste I was going for, not diabolical damage. I'm too tired to concentrate. I thought that said snail path then. Oh, that was a bit dodgy, being able to see through there. There we go. Well, we can still get upgrades, further upgrades for 2 of them. 2 times 5 is 10, and we've got 12. We can open up that door too as well.
Yeah! That put the lead in my pencil.
I've never heard that term before. That saying, that put the lead in my pencil. Just sounds a little bit weird, does it not? Put the lead in my pencil. Ow. It didn't sound like she said let at all there. It sounded like she said like our blood. Fucking hell, that was loud. It sounded like she said our blood nourish you. You're missing a word there, Bellicar. Alright. Douche. Douche. I do kind of want to look up the Archon Easter egg just to make sure that, like, I don't accidentally trigger something that I can't sort of cancel.
Right in the knot.
They're behind. Money.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, bloody hell. God, the boom shreds really don't do that much. They come up to you and they're just like, hello, and then they blow up with less explosive force than a creeper with erectile dysfunction. Would have been funny if I'd have said performance issues, but... Oh, goodness. I'm gonna sleep like a rock tonight. I need to, too, as well, because I don't want to be fucking exhausted tomorrow. Hopefully the consistency will help. Is there a radio around here somewhere? Listen.
Well, playthings. Your swamp of death was quite the head trick, wasn't it?
what was the
Let
stone?
that monster touch me, much less that I bore him a child.
No, you didn't.
I'm not ready to talk about that. Maybe I never will be.
But she didn't bear him a
Keeping
child.
me around as his freaking servant after he wiped my mind? That's next level cruelty. See, you would never do something like that.
Oh.
I know I call you playthings.
I'm trying to listen to fucking Sir Axis. Yeah, I'll miss you too, Sir Axis. That was a good thing to listen to. Right, let's fucking run. Because
What? You didn't think I'd be
she's
back?
here.
Bad move.
Zabala, the bitch face. God, they're everywhere. And I'm out of armor. Whoa!
Lights out, asshole.
Exfiltration window is closed, my ally.
Ah! Perfect timing. Die! Gotcha!
Bag of bones.
Okay, either I'm hearing something. Yeah, I think that's a glitch sound effect. There's no... Oh, it's that! It's like an ammo crate. It's stuck.
Oh, you're just begging to get creamed.
Poor thing. Okay. So, with the points we have... yeah, hold on, let me... get the upgrades.
I swear, the shit I will pour down my throat.
Stop shaking now. Now it's just floating. Alright. And clearly the gut shot is still very effective at tier 2 because you basically two-shot Zabala.
This stuff will
It's
make
very
you wanna
useful.
kill. Or is it just me? I'd shoot your face again if you still had one.
We also now ought to work on getting Ether Shroud upgraded because I want that second activation. There we go. We've got the second activation. Oh, I didn't realize we had that many in reserve. Did I just hear listen? Oh, I did. I'll do that at the end of the round. Not a good thing to do in the midst of a round. No, sir. I'm fine, Belikar.
Go get in my face.
Go, brain rot. Do me proud.
They sure can't throw a haymaker.
Oh, hello. Fucking hell, you snuck up on me. I see you. Ow. There's still so many of them.
You don't get to hit me and walk. This is my turf, asshole.
Okay, I think there's that
Don't
bloody
these krauts
Easter
ever
egg
clip their nails?
zombie back again. And where is that fucker? I don't fucking see it. The other one I at least saw before I managed to get it. That one I just can't fucking see
Damn
it.
near shredded my jacket.
Shredded our armor, that's for sure. Surprising amount of crystals around everywhere. Right, there is the other, like, dark ether radio right here.
Well, Archon, having any
None whatsoever, Bellico. Had I kept hiding in what was left of the wilds, I would be no safer than I am now.
True. The stakes of this war have gone from global to universal. The construct's involvement ensures that.
The construct. I always hated that thing. It sits outside the natural order. Its motives unknowable to any of us.
Maybe so. But you were always more perceptive and analytic about your emotions. What do you sense radiating from that?
I sense contempt. I cannot be certain, but it always seems like the construct is trying to decide if life itself is worthy of existence.
Then choosing quarterfinals would be a clear sign of how it judges us.
That is exactly what I am afraid of. We have to convince it that we are worth keeping around.
And we shall, Arcana. Whatever it takes, we shall.
I do wonder what became of the construct. Maybe we'll learn a bit about that in Black Ops 7.
You just
I
made my
am
target.
now sort of looking forward to playing Black Ops 7, if for the story, you know, if nothing else. If only for the story.
This'll come in
Suppose
handy.
it's better than nothing. So the further perk upgrades, I'm guessing, are maybe 7,500. Oh, it's red. The Barracuda. Yeah.
This will give us an edge in the battle.
Lovely. Ow. Right, let me look up the Archon's Easter egg. Ah. Just to sort of see what be going on with it. Damn, there are 12 radios in the Archon. Okay, so placing the relic mill on the stone will trigger a conversation between the different characters. Right, so we can make a brief visit to the Dark Ether. Yeah, the Vanguard Easter eggs are like ridiculously short. So we can make a brief visit to the Dark Ether. It would seem, but we can sort of do that whenever we want. And then we'll get, like, sort of cinematically downed without it affecting our self-revive counter, and then we'll just get sent back. It's good to know, then. Excuse me. Have my armor back, please.
I am not a fighting man, but I would want that.
Yeah, a bunch of loose metal strapped to you. I mean, you know, whatever you can get, right? It's not like we're meant to be a military unit, you know, given everything we should ever want or need to complete this mission. It's not like that at all, right? Alright. There's so many radios here, not all of them actually, you know, have a message. You know, I do want to see if I can find them, because I do like listening to the lore. Oh. Did I see one? I thought I saw one just then.
Fuck! That made me see stars.
No? Okay. Okay, I swear I just saw one then. Oh no, dig! Oh yeah, that'll probably be, to do with the Mr. Peaks Easter egg, I think. Wasting armor by hanging around here. Wondered what that noise was. It was just the crystals, I think. That's the one with craft. We've already listened to that one. Where's the like place that was locked by runic stuff? Was it like, did it used to be in there or maybe in here? I can't really remember. Maybe here? Through on the other side of here, maybe? Like in there, perhaps?
They sure can't throw a haymaker.
Can't remember. I don't remember the exact details of how everything looked in Terra Maledicta in comparison to this. What about over here? Surely there's got to be some radios around here, as well as a few more crystals. Regular radios obviously are a lot easier to spot than the little dark ether stones. Nice bullets. I thought that was gold. Oh, radio. Aha!
Is this what all our struggles have come to, Cortifex?
You seem troubled, Wolfram.
Hiding like cowards, waiting for Kraft's mongrel soldiers to arrive.
Yes, but once they do what we did to their Pack-a-Punch device, we'll seal their fate.
Yeah, really pulled a number on us, didn't you, mate?
Cost me the rest of my men.
crucial mechanism is now beyond our enemy's grasp.
Yeah, it took us all of like 10 minutes to get it back.
Left for us to do is wait for the inevitable. Will arrive, and they will die.
And then... God, finally grant you the power we need.
Yes, Wolfram, and then this war will be yours to win.
Then I hope they get here soon. Because hiding like this feels nothing like winning.
God, he's such a bitch. Wolfram. Okay. Again, Cortex really does seem like he's not just, you know, he's not just in it for himself. I'm sure if it came down to it, like, he, like, to save his own skin, he would just abandon, Von List, but I don't think he's, like, necessarily planning on it. God, bloody reload anxiety. Oh yeah, I forgot they do die out. Well, at least they die out slower than they do in fucking Cold War and, is it Cold War? No, it's Black Ops 4, wasn't it? Yeah. Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 6. Alright, back to killing. The brain-rotted zombies look very cool in this. I thought he said Doctor Fuck Off. You've heard of Doctor Who, now meet Doctor Fuck Off. See, like, that one detonated right next to me and it did nothing. Who needs PhD? Watch your back unlocked. Yeah, you're getting tons of fucking calling cards.
Kamikaze corpses? I'm sick of it.
I think bro just said he's sick of this war. Yeah, I imagine that would probably be the logical response. I'm sick of this war. Bloody know it. Oh, did I kill it? Oh, did the brain rot kill it?
Yeah, I ain't impressed.
Yeah, the brain rot did kill it. Right, let me go check. Let me go check this bloody Easter egg zombie again one last time. I don't see it. No idea what that's about, I really don't.
Eat the dirt.
Ugh. I feel my strength returning. Reload the damn thing.
Right on target.
Okay. Oh, armor. Juicy. Thank you.
Carpet bomb all your ass.
Coming through. There's nowhere to go up here. Except down. Thermite!
Like to see the bomb squad handle those spots.
That burns. Right.
No time.
Might as well grab a frag. Where's all my gammon bombs?
Mess with the wrong supply, boys.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! There we go. I haven't tried out a gas grenade yet.
Snapping this up.
Alright. I can't remember if it's just smash crystals or smash them like melee wise. So I'm kind of doing both. I kinda wish I could check. I don't think I can check. Not from here, no. Oh, we're at level 300. Nice. Well, at least it doesn't do the same thing it does in Cold War, where it resets my level every time I log in.
That was a hell of a straight. Sorry, black jar loser, but I like my elbow.
Ah, Zavala! Die.
Try that again, folks.
Oh, I see a gammon bomb.
Pretty sure I just want to ride as an ace.
Alright, let's try this gas grenade. Oh, it slows him down. Okay.
Shouldn't have pissed me off.
I just saw we unlocked a new calling card. I didn't see what it is. Oh, we got a Terrapin camo. Terrapin! That's not a new radio. Oh dear.
I do the hit.
Gotcha.
Hear that? It's two for one time.
Whew. And there's one left, luckily. I wanted to go check if this over here is your radio. No? Oh, bollocks. What about this? No. We just sort of need improved versions of what we already have. Hey, buddy boys.
Frontier, if
Bam.
retreat becomes necessary, exfil is available.
Ah. I thought we was gonna sneeze.
Son of a bitch!
Language. Watson. Ow! Fuck! Oh, that's funny.
Keep falling, bogeys.
Oh, there's a
Where would I
monkey
came
there.
from?
I want that.
You're resisting this for sure. Right back at you. That made me see stars.
Hey, Ma. Welcome. Oh, nice. Hope you had a good time. Ah. I'm alright. Quite tired because I got up at a decent time today, and you know my body doesn't agree with me when I try and like maneuver myself back into a good sleep schedule. But I kind of have to because I'm going out tomorrow.
You can exfil later.
That damn gateway really doesn't stay open very long. Gammon bomb! That... Why did that do nothing? I'm thinking that must have been a glitch. Well, I'm always trying, never succeeding, but this time it's just sort of a necessity because I'm, you know, going out tomorrow, so I have to be up early. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll probably be getting a new phone soon because my current one is doesn't have much battery life and it's kind of slow nowadays. And, you know, I have had it quite a few years, in fairness. It's only like... In fact, I think it's genuinely only like my second proper phone. Because back in like secondary school, I had a properly shit one. Like, it was legit like a... It felt like a phone from the fucking, like, 90s. It was fucking awful.
Shouldn't have pissed me off.
Oh my god, I'm out of armor again. God bless you, Dark Ether gods. Sometimes you ask, and you shall receive. Oh no.
Shut the fuck up! Don't these crowds ever clip their nails?
There's another gammon bomb there. Give me the meat bomb. Stop backseat fighting, Bellacar. That's more like it.
Sweet
Oh, damn. Well, at least you managed to get it fixed. Yeah, mine's just a bit old at this point. You know, I don't even know how long I've had it, but probably a good few years now.
just begging to get free. Even for walking corpses, those things are nuts.
Round 27 already, bloody hell. And we got another sacrificial heart. Yeah, let me check out the altar. Critical hits return 2 bullets to the clip. That's a good one. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Scully Von Ribcage.
Yeah, maybe at the end of this round,
You just made my target.
we'll head into the Dark Ether and say hello to Cortex. That one legit just dropped dead. What the hell? Ah, yes, a throwing knife. What an effective thing in a zombie game. Wow, we got 1 kill. Oh, for God's sake. Fuck off, you bitch. Ow. Oh. That did a lot of damage. 4. There we go. Thermite! Oh wow, I actually killed a lot of them. It's only because most of them were already damaged. Decoy. What the? I'm gonna say they're gonna go for it. What the hell? Nice. Still nowhere near the end of the round yet. Bellacar, I love you, but you're really backseat fighting right now.
Damn strong for a bag of bones.
Okay, I don't really want it to kill all of them. Which is going to be a big problem if that brain rot keeps it up. Don't kill them all, don't kill them all. It's the only bad thing about fucking brain rot. Tell me that's all of them. Okay, the brain rot's dead. Good. And you can fucking die too, you piece of shit. Oh my god, I almost killed the final one. That was close. Okay, I need more armor than this if we're gonna go into the Dark Ether. I say more armor than this, which is funny because I have none. I need more armor than 0 armor. Yeah, that's sort of obvious. I'm just throwing a bunch of bits of metal together, Craft. It's really not that impressive, right? Oh yeah, and I have enough to triple pap this shotty. There we go.
Especially the one who built this.
Yeah, old Jeb Brown the blacksmith. Are you guys aware that he saw his mother die? A critter took a bite from her, and now she's in the sky! No, I can't. It's too catchy. Every time someone, like, makes any reference to the Pack-a-Punch machine, I have to start singing it. Right. Place that there. We got that at Shinanuma in the Easter egg that we didn't complete. It does look a lot like,
This cannot be happening!
Oh yeah, we got the device.
Cortifex, where are you?
He is trapped inside his artifact. My friends, is it over? Did our plan succeed?
Oh my god, that's him. He's smaller than he should be. Hi, Cortifex.
You did everything according to my plan.
There's the man himself.
Set me free.
Will Ramos.
Once the construct makes me its Archon, I will thank you by wiping this realm from existence.
Wait, what about me?
You never really mattered, Wolfram. I leave you to the red blood scum.
Guess I spoke too soon.
Craft? Put that thing down.
My allies, your list just appeared in my room. Cortifex must have teleported it to me.
Yeah, shoot him.
Let's not be hasty, Professor.
Kill him.
You need me.
No, you don't.
One things about Cortifex, you and your soldiers do not.
Like what?
We both know you are not a killer.
Oh, you want to bet?
It would be justice.
Think, man. Cortifex tricked us both. He set this up from the start. The Dark Ether infestation. The gradual loss of my troops. Now we're going to claim the limitless power of the construct. Cortifex's champion. It's Archon. If your soldiers do not stop him now.
Oh, wonderful.
Son of of a bitch!
Well, this is part of the Easter egg. We're obviously not going to be completing it tonight, although we probably could because it's bloody short. Did Zabala just... You bitch! She just destroyed my monkey bomb. Fuck you. I don't want your shitty pistol. Yeah. Oh, fair enough, Ma. This has been one hell of a D&D session. But no, I don't know it. Yeah, an all bullshit D&D session does sound pretty fun. But yeah, Cortex is pretty cool. Wait till we get into the Dark Ether. And speaking of which, well, I'll need some more armor. But let's fucking go. Let's go pay him a visit. He's a lot smaller than he should be. I always assumed they were all very big. I mean, maybe that's what, like, the regular size that they are, the Dark Ether gods. I mean, the Forsaken was, like, really big.
Is a living monolith floating above the Dark Ether, older than time itself. Its cosmos, even a fraction of its cosmic power.
Just keep him away from it at all costs.
All right. Have this a bit of a, I guess, a teaser for when.
Revenants, rid me of these intruders while I petition the construct.
So that's the construct. Mysterious monolith beyond time, and Cortex is like absorbing its power. Welcome back to the Dark Ether, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I don't really like the way it looks in Vanguard. It doesn't look bad, but it looks a bit too clean. Like, why is there a sun in the Dark Ether? That shouldn't make sense. Although technically there should be the suns of like a million different universes in the Dark Ether, so it technically could make sense, but it just doesn't look, especially compared to the version of it we saw in Cold War.
Did Cortex do that?
That was the almighty construct. We have destroyed it.
Oh, wonderful. Oh!
Allow me to slay the Red Bloods. They are beneath your notice.
That's actually really cool.
Yes, I understand. I shall abide by the rules you set. They will never pass your trials anyway.
Ah, well, that was a nice little temporary vacation to the Dark Ether.
Somebody, tell me what just happened.
The construct is selective. Its power. Not just anyone can become its Archon.
But why did it spare my allies?
To find out if they are worthy of challenging full power. It grants them certain trials to prove themselves.
Ah, yes. Cortex performed such trials long ago. I can help guide you through them. But hurry. The last thing we want is to go back and find he has already become the Archon.
So yeah, if I remember correctly, the construct is something that existed. Again, this is why, like, again, I'm a fan of like a lot of the ideas that they introduced in the Dark Ether Saga reboot. But this is one thing that I'm just like a bit like confused about, because they were like them constantly saying that they weren't aware of the existence of like other creatures or anything outside of the Dark Ether until stuff started coming in from like other places. Stuff started appearing in the Dark Ether, which I'm assuming is the time when the entire multiverse was banished to the Dark Ether. But the Apothicons were sealed in the Dark Ether long before that. So, did they just not... Were they just sealed in a part of the Dark Ether that the Dark Ether Elder Gods just didn't fucking see? Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I'm not against the way it looks, but we've seen it look worse. Not worse as in like bad, worse as in like a more severe environment. Maybe that's due to the Forsaken. But then again, like, everything we sort of know about the Dark Ether corresponds to what we saw of it in Cold War. So, yeah, that we sort of matched that vision in Black Ops 6 as well. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so the construct is this mysterious living monolith with immeasurable power, and every now and then, every couple of million years or whatever, it gives its power to an individual in the Dark Ether, and that individual becomes the Archon. And Cortex is trying to become the 4th Archon. I think the 4th? And I think the only other thing we know about the Archons is that the 1st Archon, I think it was the 1st, or I might be getting confused and it was the 4th and Cortex is the 5th Archon. But one of the previous Archons shattered the Dark Ether's moon. And there's like pieces of floating moon floating around. And I think that's part of the boss fight that we do with Cortex later on in this Easter egg. But yeah, I just wanted to go visit the Dark Ether. And the construct looked very cool. A bit low quality in terms of textures. But, you know, I'll forgive them. Again, considering the absolute, like, abysmal development that this game had, I'm honestly surprised it's even coherent, let alone actually something enjoyable. Like, you know, they did their best. And I've enjoyed Vanguard. And I'm legit gonna make a video literally just saying I like Vanguard Zombies, because I do. I have enjoyed this very much. I like the characters. I like the... I like the... Ah, yeah.
Signifies the trial of mindfulness. Show the construct you are more than mindless brutes.
The mind is the greatest weapon. Use yours to find unconventional ways to fight.
Oh yeah, and fear not everyone, Kraft does end up shooting Von List after all of this is over, which is good. I think, yeah, because I knew that they were like in a room together, so I think Kraft is still in that room in Stalingrad from the first map where he like sealed himself in with rune magic or whatever. I think he's legit still there.
They sure can't throw a haymaker.
Potentially, I think. Again, it's been a while since I watched the Gaming Revolution recap video on the story of Vanguard. But yeah, he shoots Von List, as is fucking deserved. And then I think I don't know how he finds a way out of there. Because obviously we meet Kraft again in Black Ops 6 in Citadel des Morts. And honestly, I like him a lot better in this than I do in that. Although I didn't, you know, he's not really much to him in that, I guess. I didn't dislike him in that map.
But I like my elbow. just made my target.
I'm fine, Belikar. Quit your squawking.
That was a hell of a straight.
It's a very cool animation for the box appearing. But yeah, I was saying earlier, as well for, oh yeah, now the portal's locked. With the chains. Yeah. God, we're unlocking like camos and calling cards all like out the wazoo today. But I was saying earlier as well, it was sort of not fully confirmed, but not even loosely implied, sort of heavily implied that because the whole reason Kraft helped Von List originally to get Cortefex's artifact and bond with him was because he had Kraft's spouse, Sasha, and it turns out that Von List killed Sasha and was like pretending to be Sasha, sending Kraft letters to make him think that Sasha was still alive.
Hail! The Decimator welcomes his brothers and sisters in arms.
Son of a bitch!
What the fuck?
Signifies Construct's trial of resilience. Ready to prove your skill and speed?
Who the fuck are you?
Going to awaken the obelisk. Only then will it allow you to complete the trial.
Who the fuck was that? That's not a voice we've heard before. But as I was saying, it's sort of heavily implied. I don't think they ever outright state it, and I don't know why. But they sort of heavily imply. I think Von List has a line in one of the radios where it's just like he says like it's not possible for Sasha to be Kraft's spouse, and I think it's sort of heavily meant to imply that Sasha was a guy and that Kraft and him were both gay, which is obviously significant because of the time that it was set. So yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, Kraft ends up, and I think that's sort of supported by one of the radios in Citadel des Morts, because Kraft said that Sasha like always wanted like a child, and the way he says it, it sounds like, it almost sounds a bit weird, like, you know, why not just have a child then? But it's like, yeah, it sort of lends itself to that. But yeah, I guess there goes all of the shit I was saying about Cortefex actually caring about Von List. He's just a good manipulator, I guess. Gammon bomb.
The rune gate is available. You may exfiltrate while it is active.
Round 30. Pretty good.
Insta-kill.
No.
Don't these krauts ever clip their nails? No bogey goes unpunished. Our carpet bomb.
But yeah, I genuinely, like, I sort of see, like, a lot of, I definitely see why people were unhappy with Vanguard originally when it came out. Because we were sort of, we were all sort of still very wound up with how, like, move. We were sort of all very wound up with them still taking zombies in a direction that we didn't want it to go. But nowadays, I look at Vanguard now, you know, we've played through all the maps now, and I've really enjoyed, like, I accept it for what it is, first of all, and I think it really is better than people make it out to be. Like, I honestly think the story in particular, ignoring, like, you know, the way they sort of went about portraying that story, I think this story has a lot of the sort of zombies creativity that, like, Cold War, Modern Warfare 3, and maybe even Black Ops 6 didn't really have. Like, this sort of, you know, we had a bunch of really interesting, a lot of really interesting new lore. And some quite, like, colourful new concepts. So, yeah, like, I like Vanguard. I think it's very interesting. And it's sort of a shame almost that it's almost a shame that, like, because this is a prequel to Cold War, you know, we know how everything happened, how everything goes in the Dark Ether. Like, presumably all of the Dark Ether Elder Gods were killed by the Forsaken. So Belikar, Invicta, Nauticus, Verkana, all of them, Syraxis, they're all dead, presumably. I'm not going to look it up, because I already looked up Cortifex, and found out that he has, like, lore mentioned and expanded upon by, like, to do with him in Black Ops 7, so I don't really want any more spoilers. Considering that the entirety of Black Ops 7 takes place in the Dark Ether, so, you know, better I don't risk spoilers.
You don't get to hit
Fucking
me.
boom. Oh, that's cool then, Ma. Pick it up. Ow. Oh yeah, speaking of fucking spoilers, right? Oh, fucking hell. A boom shrier is not the zombie I want for brain rot. Last night, right, so you guys know, obviously, I've been playing Dispatch, and I've been so good at avoiding any spoilers for Dispatch, like, literally pretty much nothing. Apart from the dream that, Invisigal had in the, in episode 4, which, you know, I've already played now. I pretty much absolutely nothing. Last night I was checking out an old YouTube group that I started watching like last year, and like decided to start watching again, and they'd reacted to like all Dispatch, you know, cutscenes, I guess. And if I'm not mistaken, they put something that very well may be a pretty big spoiler in their fucking thumbnail. And if it is, I'm gonna be really pissed off. It's not too bad, but still, if it ends up being true, then it's gonna be really fucking irritating. And again, it doesn't really matter if it's true or not, because like, even if you like don't have something fully confirmed, like even if you see like a picture of something, and you can sort of interpret different things from that, and like you're sort of wondering, oh, like, did that thing I saw mean this? Did it mean that? And you're constantly going to be thinking about that. And that's going to sort of distort your sort of enjoyment of it. Because you're always going to be like, almost like looking out for potential hints of like anything to do with the thing that you saw, if that makes sense. So, you know, even if you don't have something confirmed, and it's just a picture of something, like, completely out of context, that can still be, like, you know, fucking, that can still ruin shit.
Oh, you're just begging to get free.
But at the same time, I have sort of less of a leg to stand on because I waited so long to play Dispatch. It was mainly because, like, the reason I waited so long was because I was originally gonna,
If we live through this, I'm painting monkey on my bomber.
Okay, what the fuck is going on? Why do some of them just not fucking work? Now it works. But, yeah, like, the reason I waited so long to play Dispatch is because originally I was gonna stream it, but then I decided sort of last minute that I wasn't gonna stream it, and I was gonna do a series on it. And I'm definitely glad that I did a series on it, because it means that, I think I can sort of make it, for one, I think it's a series that, you know, over time can do well on my channel. And for two, it means that, you know, it's not just over in, like, 3 weeks, pretty much. Like, given that they're, like, the episodes are only, like, an hour, we could probably have finished it in, like, probably 3 streams, so 3 weeks, and then it would have been over, and I would have had to wait however long for a sequel if they end up making one. So it's like, you know, what are you gonna do? And to make matters worse, like, YouTube randomly decided, you know, fuck you. That, like, last night as well, later on, I saw a thumbnail that was potentially a spoiler as well. Again, I didn't see much of it, but I still saw something. So, yeah, really fucking unlucky last night. Really unlucky. But at least, if and when they make Season 2, and I really hope they do, obviously, I'll be able to play it, like, straight from release every episode when it releases, like, and I've never had the opportunity to do that with a Telltale game, because, like, all of the ones that I was interested in had already released when I started doing YouTube, so yeah, that'll be really cool. I feel like they've got to do a Season 2. Like, Dispatch was a global success. You know, it's one of those games that just fucking exploded. And I'm happy for it because it's absolutely fucking stellar. I'm pretty sure we saw something similar like this. I think this is one of the things that we saw in one of the previous objectives in the other maps. And I think these are in Modern Warfare 3 as well.
Son of a bitch!
Ugh. No video tomorrow, unfortunately. I've just been a bit too busy to get one out for tomorrow, and I can't, like, I have one that's sort of nearing completion, but I can't really stay up late working on it tonight because I've got to be up early. But yeah.
No bogey
Lovely.
goes unpunished.
But yeah, look out. I'll probably put it out next. I'll probably put it out next Saturday. It's the collaboration between myself and Gozzy that I've been teasing for forever, and I've been sat on that video for legitimately 2 years. We filmed it back in 24, and I'm only just getting to fucking editing it. And I don't know why, I sort of, like, had it in my head that it was going to be this lengthy video to edit, and it really isn't. It's like one of the least tiresome videos to edit I've had in recent memory. So yeah. And I'm, in the meantime, also working on a funny little rant Star Wars video, because again, I want to try and get people to my channel so that I can actually get Star Wars fans to my channel, so I can start doing those Star Wars reactions and have people actually watch them, because, you know, I really want to react to more Star Wars stuff, but I just can't do it if you know, they're not going to get the views to warrant me doing it.
Try that again, bogey.
Like, I want to react to the rest of Kenobi and everything, but I can't justify working on those videos when, like, you know, the last one got like less than 100 views, pretty much. Yeah, I'm sort of hoping that the video, it's sort of a short video, or at least I think it'll be short, shortish. But I'm hoping that one's gonna do well. It's basically just a video ranting about how people always call Rey's lightsaber from the end of The Rise of Skywalker yellow when it literally is fucking orange. And it just annoys me. And it annoys me double because I have, like, had my own friends, like, mock me for saying that. And I'm like, bro, you're fucking colorblind. It's fucking orange. It's not yellow. But yeah, that'll be a funny comedic little video that I think should hopefully do well. And I'm pretty pleased with the thumbnail as well. I tried out like a different text design with different colored outlines and stuff. So I think it looked pretty good. Oh yeah, it's not my first hater, Mar. God, I've been doing this channel for like 7 years now. It's not my, nowhere near my first hater.
Shouldn't have pissed me
I
off.
thought that I shot that his head off as well then. Right, I ought to start upgrading perks, considering I've got continue upgrading perks, considering I've got 80,000 points. Rey's lightsaber, Mark, from the very end of The Rise of Skywalker, that showed up for legitimately 10 seconds and then and that was it. Okay, yeah, I need to go get, upgraded jug. I could probably get all of them now, actually, with the points that I have. Oh no, that's it. Yeah, because the first tier is free. Yeah, I forgot about that. Wait, no, hold on. I swear we could get I swear we could get tier 5 in Fong. I said this fucking last time. Well, last time we were on Terra Maledicta. Okay. I could have sworn we could get tier 5. I swear. Yeah, I had a really fucking pathetic one, like, very recently, where basically, I just stumbled upon, one day, like, it was like an AI music channel, and I can't fucking stand, like, completely AI-made videos on YouTube. It's just genuinely pathetic human behavior. Ooh, Deadwire. No, I'll stick with all the ones I've got. And it was like completely fucking AI, like AI music, AI video to go with it. And I just commented, and again, I don't use the term loosely, but that is just AI slop. And again, I really don't like to use that term as liberally as so many other people do. But, like, I don't want that fucking polluting YouTube. And basically, like the alt account of some other slop, like AI slop tuber, came onto my channel and started leaving a bunch of hate comments about like, oh, pathetic, you've been going for 10 years and you're only getting X amount of views. And then they, like, obviously I didn't know that at first, and then they revealed like, oh yeah, I saw and they apologized and was like, oh yeah, I just saw you leave that comment on that other channel. I was just like, yeah, I got really angry. I'm sorry, you know, I'm a AI music maker as well, and you know, keep putting effort into your content, and you know, like how I put effort into mine. And I was just like, are you fucking serious? You, an AI slop tuber, come onto my channel where I put hours upon hours upon hours of effort into every single one of my videos, rewatching them 2-3 times over, sometimes like half hour to hour long videos, watching them over and over and over again. And you come onto my fucking channel and dare fucking say that. Absolutely fucking not. And then I basically said, in the kindest possible way, you are wasting your fucking life. Stop making AI content that no one gives a shit about. It's pathetic and just polluting YouTube. Go and do something actually productive with your life. Something that you're actually passionate about, and something that you do yourself, instead of asking a machine to do stuff for you and then claiming it as your own. And then they went straight back to being, like, a bitch. So, you know, fuck them, I guess. Well, it's not yellow in the movie, Ma. In, like, it's been featured in a bunch of other things. It's been in, like, it's been in, like, the Lego games, and it's, shown up in, like, books and stuff. But at the very end of The Rise of Skywalker, that is orange. And okay, what the fuck was that? How did they down me so quickly? They hit me twice. Ugh. No, it's not! It's not yellow! It's not yellow! That's... No, no, this is... Oh my god, Ma, you can't do this to me. Yes, it says yellow on the wiki because it's yellow in everything else. But in the movie, it's not yellow. Got the image here. That is orange. Again, I'll take gold, and I'll take like I think the best descriptor for its color would probably either be orange or bronze, but it's not yellow. It's a very like I'll admit it's a light orange. Yeah, it's a pale orange, but it's still orange. Oh, and I because in preparation for that video, I did like a color comparison. Just gotta. This is very sloppy, but. I did a color comparison with the colors in Jedi Fallen Order, because obviously we had both yellow and orange in that. And it's an in-between, like, I'd take amber, but it's absolute, like, again, and this is what annoys me, because I'd be happy if it was yellow. And it is, that's what perplexes me, because it is yellow in, like, everything else they've put it in. Oh, excuse me. It's yellow in, like, the Lego games. It's yellow in the books. But no, if you, like, there's a comparison. It's absolutely closer to the orange than it is to the yellow. The reason it's so, like, sort of difficult to tell is because they do lightsabers differently in the sequel trilogy and everything after, where instead of having the solid white blade and then the color on the outside, it's like basically a pure gradient, and like the middle bit isn't a solid white, and it's more just a white mixed with the color that it is. I don't know like which version I prefer. I think I kind of prefer the way they look in like Jedi Survivor. It's like the perfect example of how lightsabers should look. They look really good, but no, it's not yet. It's orange. It's orange. It's not even like a pale yellow. It's just it's a pale orange. Between yellow and orange is just orange. What do you mean the left doesn't look really orange? You can't get more orange than that. I mean, you can get more of a vibrant orange, but that is just orange. I can't believe you, Ma. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Oh.
Try that again.
Oh my god. Are you serious? Oh, for God's sake, that's it, isn't it? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, it is so bullshit how much damage they do to you. Oh. Damn. Can't believe it. Okay, what round did we get to? Duh. Duh. Ah. Duh. 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 No! Oh. Fucking hell. The left one did not look between yellow and orange. That is just not true. Oh. Can't believe it, Ma. How could you? This is an incredibly long-winded way of getting, like, it's not, I can't even skip, there we go, bloody Nora. No, I think you're colorblind, Ma! There's no way. Like, it's dark. It's not it's legit. Oh no, I've done it before, but I've literally. So if I take, so that's. Okay, yeah, this is literally. So color sampled. So, I really wish I could just, like, copy. Actually, I can. Is there? No, there's nothing here that shouldn't be seen. I don't think. Right, no, give me. No, this is. This is. But no, on window capture. There we go. No, this is this is my photo editing stuff. So, like, if you color sample like right on the edge of that color, that's orange. But then if you color sample on the edge of this lightsaber, that color is yellow. And you color sample on the edge of this, again, that's still orange. Again, it's a lighter orange, but it's still orange. Like, between yellow and orange, that's definitely orange. You can say amber. Again, I think bronze is a good I think bronze is a good descriptor for it. That's what I've always called it. But between the two of them, that's absolutely orange. If you had to go one way or another. But again, it's the reason it's more difficult to tell is because, again, they do it differently. Whereas, like, for the older lightsabers, it's a solid white core. Whereas for this, they make the core more colorful. Again, I don't know which one I prefer. Like, and I think if you were to color, it probably is like the center bit that's throwing people off. But again, it's not like, it's not the center bit of a lightsaber that gives it that like you designate the color to. It's like the outside bit. Like if you were to designate the color of a lightsaber from the very center of it, all of them would be white, apart from the dark saber, obviously. But what annoys me, again, like I was saying, and it really, if you really, it really pisses me off as well that there's not even a fucking screenshot of it on like a screenshot from the movie on the fucking wiki page. But if I bring up the wiki page and all of the images that are on here, look, like, that is factually a yellow lightsaber. If anything, that's starting to, like, dip a little bit into, like, green. A little bit. But, like, that's more of a goldish color. I could still argue a little bit of orange to that, but that's definitely more yellow than orange, and obviously it's got the yellow bits here. And that's absolutely yellow in all of the Lego stuff, but the original version of it, that is absolutely orange. Well, yeah, it's not really as easy as that. Again, a lot of people say, like, you know, anyone can change a wiki. It's not, like, it's not that simple. Like, you know, there are moderators and stuff to make sure that, you know, stuff gets added. Stuff doesn't get added that's not, you know, true. Yeah, I'm sure the junior novel probably calls it yellow then. It doesn't lean toward that. That's just orange. That's just plain orange. You probably like fucking color stamp it, and that's just absolutely orange. It's a very pale orange, obviously, but it's orange. Like, yeah, you get that bit. That's almost going into green. That's, yeah. But it's because it's the core and it's just incredibly bright. The outer bit, like, that's the actual color. And again, that's proven by, like, the difference here. Like, the center bit is just white. The center bit isn't what signifies the color. Yeah, I think I recall, I think I did some color theory while I was at uni. Not as much as you probably did, Ma. But yeah, I think I did mention that in the video as well, that, again, I think that's, like, but, like, even then, I can't, like, I recognize that the center bit is definitely, like, if this was more, like, if this color was more the color going outwards, then yeah, it would be a yellow lightsaber. But it's like, again, the inner bit of the blade itself isn't the color distinguisher. And I'm fine with them calling it yellow, because it's yellow in, again, literally everything else. And that's what annoys me. Why couldn't they just make it yellow? Yeah, I agree with you, Mark. Like, again, I'm not saying that it's... I'm not saying that the lightsaber, like... I'm not saying that what they've shown here isn't yellow, because that's... Like, I'd say that's... Because that's a bit of a darker yellow. I'd say that's more gold than just vibrant yellow. Like, that's more just solid yellow. That's more gold. I'd say that's just yellow. But again, the original, like, if compare the two of them, slap them side by side like that. Hold on, actually, a better way to do this. I might have to save the image, but I'm too far down this rabbit hole. I just hope this works properly. No, it doesn't, of course not. I tried to use a background remover. But, like, comparing, it's kind of hard to see because the black bloody background. But it's like, you compare the two. That one's absolutely yellow, while that one's absolutely more orange. Yeah, I do like, I'd say, and again, then again, I'd say, you know, I act like I've never really studied color theory at all, but I'd say, I actually kind of have quite a decent, not like a studied perspective, but like a lot of sort of self-taught, sort of knowledge about color theory and what colors work together, obviously, because, you know, I have to design thumbnails. I'm basically, like, part of my job is basically being a graphic designer, so, you know, there's a lot of elements of color theory in that. But yeah, again, like, I'm not arguing about, like, everything else, and that's what makes me frustrated, because it's like, that would have been the first live-action yellow lightsaber that we've seen in the entirety of Star Wars, and yet instead they made it this weird amber in-between of orange and yeah, I don't even really agree with the idea that it's an in-between. I think it's just a pale orange. Excuse me. But it's like, I don't, if they're so intent on making it yellow in every other bit of media, why didn't they just make it yellow in the film? I don't, like, why didn't they just make it a solid yellow like this? And also, some people were saying, like, oh, it's the, it's like the fucking, the fucking, like, lighting. And I'm just like, that's not how lightsabers work. They don't change color based on, like, when it's sunrise or sunset. They are completely independent of like anything light or dark to do with the environment. You know, turn them on in a cave next to a sun, underwater, they're always gonna look the same color. It's like, if they wanted to, where's the yeah, it's this image. If they wanted to make it, like, no, that's the wrong way. Like, that's yellow. If you compare the two, like, that's very clearly yellow. That's a very, like, solid, vibrant yellow. If you compare the two, it's absolutely, like, that's yellow, that's orange. But it's like... And again, it's purely, like, it's sort of like a joke video, but not at the same time. I'm just confused. Like, why they made it orange in the movie and not, like... and not... That, like, why make it that weird color if you're not gonna carry that on in, like, all of the additional material? Makes me wonder what fucking color they're gonna make it if we actually get that Rey trilogy. Not that I'm sure we actually will, given the state of, you know, how things ended off. That's the thing, I don't really know if anyone... I don't really know if anyone, like, wants Star Wars to continue after the sequel trilogy. Like, you know, we've obviously just been getting more of, like, the era we already know about. But yeah, apologies, Mo. I guess you definitely are more knowledgeable about color theory than me, but I still stand by it being, like... And again, I'll even contest, like, if you wanted to say that it's, like, a mixture of, like, sort of on the fence, but I still will, like, die on the hill that it is more orange than yellow. Again, you could say amber. Again, it's just the center bit, isn't it? It's the bloody center bit. I'm trying to wonder if there's, like, anything I could do to sort of, like, Photoshop that to be more like an original lightsaber. See, it's even, like, more like an original lightsaber here. Like, you've got a solid white core, and then thick, very clearly visible yellow color. And then you can see, like, here, the center bit is not white. Like, the gradient basically just carries over the entire lightsaber. Whereas, like, the gradient for the old lightsabers sort of just, like, goes from here to, like, around here, and then the actual inner bit is white, and then it's just, like, the very edges of it. Like, it's the same with the Fallen Order lightsabers. It's a little bit less, like, the gradient goes in a little bit more here, but it's still, the middle bit is pure white, whereas here, you can see, like, here, the middle bit does have color to it. Yeah, like, the middle bit is gold. It's a bit, like, this outer bit is what I'm paying attention to. Let me see if I can... Can I, like... This would be really messy. Well, that didn't work, did it? It'd be really messy if I can get it to work. Yeah, see, that's more like it. God, I'm surprised how well that worked. But, like, with that... I'd say that's way more clearly visible as being orange. Because that's just the white core with the orange on the outside. It is, yeah, it's more... I don't... Again, like, it is definitely... I'd call that... like, what would you call that? What would be that hex code? Because there are websites, hex code, color name. Yeah, there are websites where you can, like, put in a hex code. and it'll tell you what color it's supposed to be. Right. Okay, well that just really that's really a fucking stab. It calls that Chinese fucking yellow. Of course it does. That's just bloody typical, isn't it? Well, yeah, I got the code, Ma, but I like it has like all the codes have a name. Is that consistent? Let me just check across. Oh my god. Gonna ignore that. Yeah, I'd still say it's more of like a, yeah, like looking down here at the color and looking at like the way it's affecting. Yeah. I do think it's more of a orange color. I'll probably use this as a screenshot in the video to like demonstrate why a lot of people sort of see it as being orange. Ugh. Yeah, it tells me, like, what that is, but it doesn't tell me, like, what that's called. Tell me what the name of it is. Yeah, you see, another website calls it Euclid Gold. And, like, I'd accept gold, I'd accept bronze, but I think, as well, well, no, I wasn't saying I'm just gonna use this, like, screenshot. I was saying I'll use the original, obviously, but then I'll also use this to demonstrate, like, the difference between, like, the sequel lightsabers and the original ones. Because, again, like this, that's much clearer orange. Like, I think if I were to get, yeah, like, if I were to get rid of that, I mean, I'd still say that's orange, but I think it's more throwing off. And I think as well, the other thing about it is that, I just realized I haven't got the window up again. But, like, the, I think the reason that it's, like, that my argument's valid is that, like, it's very incredibly rare for Star Wars to do, like, in-between colors. Like, it's either yellow or orange. Like, you're not gonna, I mean, again, it has happened in Legends, like, but like, in Legends, it's been, like, gold or bronze or, you know, you've never had, like, an orangey yellow lightsaber. Like, there's not been anything like that. It's either, it's always had, like, a discernible color name. And considering we've had yellow lightsabers, and that looks far paler and far more towards orange than all of the yellow lightsabers we've had in Star Wars, that's why I make the argument. Yeah, I was more just going off of, like, the closest one to the core, and, like, how close that is. Ugh. Yeah, like, Yeah, like there are bits that are definitely more orange. There are bits that are a bit brighter. And again, it doesn't help as well that it's against like a background that is so similar to it in color. That's why you sort of have to focus on these like inner bits. But again, like the lighting doesn't, the background doesn't affect it because again, quick bit of color swapping. If it was yellow, then it would be like that. Like, that's the color that they've made it. And if it was like that, I would have been really hyped. But, like, I remember being confused in cinemas, like, looking at it. Like, why that color? Why that weird pale orange? And also, I say this in the video, but can we talk about how moronic that, like, because in the scene itself, hold on, again, let me quickly find it. Like, they even say fucking raise yellow lightsaber. Ah, fucking hell, that's loud. They even say raise yellow lightsaber in a clip. I'm like, bro, why? But can we please, can we talk about that? Can we talk about that, like, turn-on mechanism? Did that pathetic little ring turn that you could probably, and again, I legit say this in the video, but you could that could probably accidentally activate by, like, if you were running and it like swung against your leg, that could probably activate. Look how easily she managed to turn that. It took no force or anything to what was wrong with the button? And I don't even like the look of it either. Like, it's very clearly made from her staff, which is just I don't even think that's like a cool, like, oh, she took parts from the weapon that she was using to make her lightsaber. I just think that's a lazy design. And with the way the emitter looks, with it being all spiky, it honestly looks more like a Sith lightsaber. Which is ironic considering her dark side self had a double-bladed lightsaber, which everyone said she should, oh, fucking hell. Everyone said that she should have a double-bladed lightsaber because she has a fucking bow staff and uses it throughout most of the fucking trilogy. But if you look at this right here, this is dark side. This is like the lightsaber that the dark vision of her had. It's a hinged one. And I'd say, right, minus the colors of like the metal and stuff, with like the red and all the dark colors, and maybe these blocky bits, although maybe that would have to work for it to be a hinged lightsaber. But if you, like, maybe, say if you, like, change, hold on. No, I think I can actually do this right now. Fucking check it, gang. Disney, pay me. If you take this lightsaber, right, I'm pretty sure I can do this literally with a hue change, because it's all blacks and greys. If you were to change that to be blue, like that, does that not look like a Jedi's lightsaber? It's literally just the red. That's the only thing that makes it look negative. If you saw this lightsaber, you could absolutely say that it belonged to a light side Force user. Or if you were to make it, not temperature, fucking hell. Again, like, the difference between these two, and, like, the silvers look a lot more sort of bright and not dark. even if you made it, like, yellow, like, doesn't work as that as well, but I'd say you could still say that would probably look like a Jedi's weapon. So, if anything, because it literally says in the I think it's the junior novel, that Rey considered making this, but decided against it because she saw her dark side version wielding this. And I'm just like, so you decided to make a lightsaber that arguably looks even more like a Sith lightsaber than the one you saw your dark side self wearing. And you want to know what's really fucking irritating, Ma? Colin Trevorrow was originally gonna make, episode 9 instead of, who was it, J.J. Abrams? And I shit you not, this image was one of the pieces of concept art. Rey could have had and was going to have a double-bladed lightsaber like we all wanted her to, and like fits her character. Not to mention, at the end of The Last Jedi, the Skywalker lightsaber that Rey has been using splits in two, with both, like, two pieces of the Kyber crystal. And then, in the next episode, she's just somehow glued it back together. I shit you not. Hold on. I want to try and find an image of it split apart again, as a reminder for everyone. Yeah, exactly! Exactly like Cal has, because he finds his crystal on Ilum, and then it splits in two, and he's able to use both of the crystals to make his lightsaber. But yeah, that legit happened exactly the same way. And they were just like, oh yeah, no, they glued it back together. Ah. Well, in fairness, in fairness to Star Wars, don't judge everything that's been happening, like, now, like, off of the sequels. Like, the sequels, absolute dog shit. You know, I 100% agree with you on that. You know, they don't have good writing. They don't have love put into them. They're just bad in so many ways. But in fairness, a lot of the stuff that they've been putting out, nowadays have actually, been pretty good. Like, obviously, I saw you commenting on, some of the shorts I've put out that were from, pardon me, from, my reaction to the first episode of Obi-Wan, which I assume you didn't watch, but, yeah, definitely go check that out. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff that they've been, putting out. Again, some of it people don't like. Again, people say that Kenobi was, like, really bad. You know, again, I've only seen one episode of it, but I think it was, really cool. But, yeah, like, Andor, people say that's absolutely fucking peak. I won't be reacting to Andor because basically the only thing I mean, it's not just that, but, like, the thing that I like Star Wars for is, the thing that, that I sort of subscribe to Star Wars for is all the stuff with the Force and lightsabers and Jedi and Sith. All of the other stuff doesn't really interest me that much. That's why, like, another reason why, you know, apart from its absolutely fucking abysmal writing, I didn't like The Last Jedi that much, because it was one of it at that point. It was the only Star Wars film that had no lightsaber duels. And that's like a staple of, like, no matter what is going on, no matter what happens within a Star Wars film, no matter what the plot is, the lightsaber duel is a staple, and there has to be at least one in every film. And Last Jedi didn't have one. Terrible. Yeah, all the shows and stuff are on Disney Plus. Yeah, Ma. But yeah, I've only put up one episode of my reaction to Kenobi thus far, just because the first one didn't do as well as I hoped it would. That's why I'm starting to I'm trying to get more people to my channel who are like Star Wars fans. So that, you know, they can have a look at those videos and they'll be worth making. But yeah, here it is. Have a look at this, right? This is what happened to the Kenobi, the Skywalker lightsaber at the end of The Last Jedi. It got ripped in two because Kylo and Rey were fighting over it, which was a pretty cool scene, even I'll say that. But you can see, and I was right that I hadn't looked at it properly, but no, you can see part of the crystal here, part of the crystal here. You can't just fucking glue a kyber crystal back together. That's the whole reason why Kylo Ren's was all unstable and everything, because it was cracked. So this was literally the perfect opportunity to take the two pieces and then make this. But instead what they did was this. That little band, they just legitimately glued it back together, and it still works. It's like Rey never, and that's the problem, like, with Luke it was alright, because obviously Luke used this lightsaber throughout, in A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, but then he lost it, of course. But it was alright for Luke, because it was the original trilogy, and we'd not seen any, you know, that was the first thing we'd ever seen of Star Wars. It was alright in Episode 3 with Anakin, because it was his lightsaber, obviously. So, you know, it makes sense for him to use it. And I'd even go as far as to say it was alright in Force Awakens, because Finn wielding it was sick. And I'd even go as far as to say that it was sort of alright in The Last Jedi as well. But after you break it, and then just miraculously put it back together, so Rey has to keep using the same hand-me-down lightsaber we've seen for fucking 9 films. Not 9 films, because it wasn't in the first 2, but you guys know what I mean. Like, 3 film trilogies thus far. It's just like, why? Like, why couldn't she have gotten her own lightsaber? Why couldn't she have gotten this one just at the start of the... I mean, I wouldn't even, like... I would have been fine with her getting this one. I would have just preferred she have this one. But it's like, why? Yeah, like, it doesn't make any sense. You can't... and you can easily just say, like, oh, she found a new kyber crystal, but it's like, why even that? Why are you going to the effort of trying to preserve something that we're all sick of? Like, and that's the thing as well, like, with Luke, he had this lightsaber for the first 2 movies, he only really used it properly in the second one anyway, and then in the third one, he got his own, he got the green one. And then Rey, and that sort of gave him his own identity separate from Anakin. It gave him the chance to become a fully fledged Jedi, like, with his own sort of vibe to him almost. But no, Rey got the same fucking hand-me-down lightsaber 3 films in a row. And they just treated Rey's, like, this should turn into a rant about Star Wars, but, you know, I could go on forever about that. But it's like, Rey's not really a well-written character either. Number one, because they kept fucking bouncing between who her parents were. In Force Awakens, it was like, oh, her parents are mysterious, we don't know who they are. And then in The Last Jedi, it's just like, oh yeah, her parents weren't anyone. They were just nobodies who sold her. And then in the Rise of Skywalker, it's just like, oh no, her parents were someone. Her father was like a failed Palpatine clone. And it's just like, for one, you can tell, like, it, you know, that's not set up. You can tell it wasn't set up. It's just that they bounced between different writers and ideas. But it's like, and Rey's just a Mary Sue. Like, she doesn't have to train to do basically anything. It's like, Force Awakens, she'd never held a lightsaber, and then somehow managed to beat Kylo Ren in the first duel she'd ever had in her life. Kylo Ren, who was trained by Luke Skywalker and Snoke, and she beat him first try with no training. And like how? Oh yeah, the Force. And it's just like, and then on top of that, it's like, you know, she's just like, she doesn't train for anything. Like, she has like 2 seconds of training with Luke, and then it's like she trains for a few weeks with Leia, and then that's it. And then somehow it's like she can stand against fucking Palpatine. And it's like, yeah, I get she's a Palpatine, and thus the Force is pretty strong with her. But at the same time, it's like, Palpatine was strong, yeah, sure, but it's like, that doesn't dictate skill. It's just tiresome. I guarantee you, yeah, I probably could, I probably could just edit this into a video. But, yeah, like, it's just, because the thing is, right, I'm pretty sure if they were to announce tomorrow that, like, they were remaking the sequel trilogy, half the Star Wars fandom would applaud. I certainly would. Because there's no physical way you could make it any worse than what we got. Because everything we got was just the most fanfic level bullshit that you could possibly imagine. It's like, if you think about the 3 movies, right? The 3 movies, Force Awakens was a rip-off of New Hope. And I was talking about this the other night, and I never really fully... I knew it, but it's like I never really fully sat down and thought about how much of a ripoff it is. Like, so... and these plot points that I'm about to go over can apply to both New Hope and Force Awakens. So, you've got the main character living on a desert planet with mysterious parents and or family. They then find a droid. So that applies to both Luke and Rey. The main character then finds a droid which is integral to the survival of the galaxy and the good faction fighting against the bad faction. Luke finds R2, Rey finds BB-8. R2 has the schematics for the Death Star, BB-8 has the map that leads to Luke. They then leave that desert planet aboard the Millennium Falcon, both Luke and Rey both do this, and also around that same point meet a aging character from the previous trilogy. Luke meets Obi-Wan, Rey meets Han. So the more I talk about it, then and the older character from the previous trilogy has a close connection to the lightsaber wielding bad guy of the movie. Obviously Obi-Wan is connected to Vader, and Han is connected to Kylo because Kylo is his son. They then, oh my god, it gets worse. They then board the evil faction's planet-destroying weapon. In New Hope, we had the Death Star. In Force Awakens, we had Starkiller Base. In order to rescue one of their friends. In A New Hope, they rescue Leia. In Force Awakens, they go there to rescue Rey. The aging character from the previous trilogy then has a confrontation with the evil character that they're connected to and is killed by them. Ben is killed by Vader, Han is killed by Kylo. And in a big massive space battle, they destroy the planet-destroying weapon just in time. They destroy the Death Star, they destroy Starkiller Base. Yeah, even saying it out loud now, I'm realizing more shit that I haven't even thought of before. So that, like, so yeah, they made A New Hope, but worse, basically. Well, it's not even worse. Like, I like Force Awakens, but it's like, I think the reason we like Force Awakens is just because it's New Hope, and New Hope worked. But, so, like, Force Awakens was a rip-off, Last Jedi was just a badly written film, and Rise of Skywalker was a fanfic. Like, the reason I hate, like, everyone hates Rise of Skywalker, but I think that Rise of Skywalker was at least entertaining. Like, it's like, not really that good a plot, and there's so many, ridiculous inconsistencies to it. But, like, it's like a good popcorn film. You can turn your brain off and watch it and be entertained, but it's not a good film. It's not a good Star Wars film. The reason I hate The Last Jedi even more is because it's not even like a fanfic level movie. It's a movie that is trying to pretend that it is well written when it isn't. It's like, oh yeah, Snoke, the mysterious big bad that has been, like, that we were all super curious about, in the first movie, and who is like as powerful, if not more powerful than Palpatine. Oh yeah, he gets killed by Kylo while looking into Kylo's mind. Kylo, like, again, for those of you who haven't seen it, or need a reminder, Kylo, this lightsaber is next to Snoke, and Kylo turns it, and it stabs into Snoke, while Snoke is in his mind. Finn's about to have a epic sacrifice, and Rose just saves him, being like, I saved you, why are you being angry with me? That's how we're gonna win, protecting what we love, not fighting what we hate. And I'm just like, oh, please shut the fuck up. And Luke, the character that was willing to throw down his lightsaber and not fight the Emperor or Vader, was genuinely willing to murder his nephew. It's like the amount of fucking hoops you have to jump through to make any of this make sense. It's just awful. But yeah, I could rant about this all night, but I do want to, and that's, like, even Mark Hamill, who played Luke, was saying, like, no, this isn't right. Like, Luke would not do this. That would not even be something that he would do for a second. And I'm like, if the actors are saying it, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? I have been considering this for a long time. I'd mentioned it in another stream that I'm considering doing a video rewriting the sequel trilogy. Again, if I could find my fucking notes, I don't know where they've gone. But yeah, I still don't know if I'm able to do that. I think I'm able to do that. I'll have to do some more research. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, Mart. And that, ladies and gentlemen, if I get rid of this, went on a big tangent, obviously, at the end of that. But that was Vanguard Zombies. Yeah, again, not really not the shit show that everyone makes it out to be. It just isn't. I really don't get what people, like, well, I get why people don't like parts of this and why they didn't like it when it came out, but again, I really enjoyed it, and I'm definitely going to make a video explaining why I enjoyed it. But we are nearing the end of Zombies Revisited right now. We've only got 2 games left, one of which we will probably only be playing for 1 stream. That's this piece of shit, Modern Warfare 3. So, I'll be playing Modern Warfare 3 Zombies next week for the first time. Now that I'm not looking forward to, because that I actually have seen gameplay of. I don't think I'd actually seen proper gameplay of Vanguard before I played it. And yeah, I'm really not looking forward to Modern Warfare 3. I legit don't even really want to play it. Because I'm 99% certain that it is just going to be awful. But it's part of the series, and we're going to do it anyway, so look forward to that next week. I will not be back tomorrow, obviously, because I'm going out tomorrow, and I'll probably be too tired to do a stream. But I will be back on Wednesday for more Max Steel Sims 4 character creation. Next Friday, like I said, for more, for playing Modern Warfare 3 Zombies for the first time. And, next Saturday for the final Golden Revisit, which I believe is going to be, again, either LEGO DC Supervillains or, Fortnite Save the World. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I will see you on another video or stream very, very soon. Make sure to go join the casual Discord if you're at least 16, down in the description down below. And yeah, goodbye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.